Hey, hello, welcome. Hello, this is Jay's Reaction. Welcome to my channel. When y'all come in, share the live, please. Give it a thumbs up. And welcome to Jay's Reaction. I'm not going to be before you long. As y'all can see the title, I'm going to just drop encouragement words in your spirit as I'm fixing to get ready and leave and go somewhere and take care of business. I just want everyone to know, as y'all can see my title, don't accept any and everything. When you're walking in God and you are a godly woman and you know your worth, if you know your worth, then you know not to accept any and everything. Just like the Bible said, don't throw your pearls to the swines. Okay, it's just like this right here. It's a lot of us women have a lot of um, problems of relationships. That's all you see on social media. Folks uploading stuff about relationships. They uploading things about, I just want to deal with the relationships, about people getting into relationships and guys. Hey, Miss Lita, how are you? And I really just want to just talk to you guys about knowing your worth. You got to know your worth. Don't give, let me tell y'all something. Dealing with a man, how you know that God sent that man is because you don't got to put too much energy in it. He's going to come with everything you always wanted in your heart. He ain't gonna come. I don't care what nobody say. Well, it's gonna always be just a little something wrong with it. Now that little something could turn into a big something. That little something could turn into a big something. I know. So what I'm trying to say is know your worth. Just because you've been waiting for a long time for a man or a husband or whatever you've been waiting. If you're in a relationship with a boyfriend, or if you're in a relationship with a fiance, if you know you've been waiting, make sure that man is going to treat you right. Y'all got trust in the relationship, and that it's not no arguments. If it is an argument, make sure he's the type of person he want to sit down and communicate with you. Make sure that all of these things is that it's in what you want. Because when you get into a relationship and you just accept the end and everything because you've been single for a long time and you just tired of being lonely, then you finna go through some stuff. And when I tell you, when you go through some trials and tribulation with a man, you're going to doctors, you're going to you're going to a therapist, psychiatrist, you're stressed out, going to the hospital because of your heart. Just something. It's always something dealing with relationships. It's always something. So what I'm trying to say is know your worth. Know who you get into a relationship with. Make sure that God is sending this man to you, because when he sent him to you, he ain't gonna come in an error. He's gonna be right. He's gonna be right. He ain't gonna come with no strings attached. When you get into these relationships, y'all, I see so many women that's going through so much, especially y'all, I want to talk to these women that is naive. Oh my God. Like, I done seen so many naive women to the point, it makes me want to throw up. Y'all got to quit doing that. Quit thinking that your man. Now, if you know that God's son and y'all go to church and y'all got that relationship with God, this ain't for you. But I'm talking about women that think that their husband ain't doing nothing and y'all seeing the signs, but you ignoring it. That's the reason why you are literally sitting up here, y'all going to the doctor, don't even know what type of disease you got. All the time you know is when you go get your yearly checkup. Then you wonder like, oh, how I get it? Because you're overlooking it. If God is placing something before you, accept it. It don't matter how much money this man give you. It doesn't matter how much he does for you. That don't matter. You sitting up here worrying about what this man offering you, but you're being stressed out and he's not treating you good. That ain't nothing. I I want the whole package. I want the good treatment. I want the give me, do for me. I want the love me. I want the going to church and, we living a good life. I want the whole package. I don't want half of the stuff that he's trying to offer to me. If money, you can't buy me with money. I don't worry about you cannot buy me with no money. I don't want that. I want you to treat me the way I can be treated so I can live a long life here on earth. A lot of women are coming up hurt in the hospital, done passed away because of these men. They are abusive. They don't care. They jealous. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Why would y'all want these men that you don't even know anything about? You just accepting them because you lonely and you tired of waiting, you need help and all of that. But why are y'all just accepting these men that actually doing this to y'all? Like, I don't understand and I don't really get it. Like, your life should be more important than just trying to link up with somebody that really don't even care about your health. Because if he did, he would respect you. Respect goes a long way. If a man don't respect, let me tell you, how do you know that a man don't respect you? I'm going to go on and just put it all in this one video. How do you know when a man don't respect you? First of all, he don't respect you when he can't listen to you. The Bible says the husband should submit as well as the wife. Y'all both should be submissive. If he don't want to listen to you, that's a red flag. Every time you trying to tell him something and then whatever you tell him, every time you tell him something and then it happens and he didn't listen, red flag. And you constantly telling him day after day, don't do this or go over here and I think we should do this right here. And he's not listening, red flag. In order for a couple to walk together, they got to agree with one another. If y'all are not agreeing and on the same path, it's not going to work. If you don't have God in your life and y'all not walking in how God telling y'all to, and how God is directing y'all relationship, it's not going to work. You cannot operate in a relationship worldly. It's not going to work. It's not. It's not. Y'all got to be on the same path. Y'all got to know that word together. Y'all got to know and understand one another. If y'all sit down and have a conversation with one another and y'all in a disagreement, y'all should stay on that conversation until y'all come down to some type of certain agreement. If that man gets up and walk away and say, well, I ain't studying no more, do what you got to do, red flag. He don't want to be there and he don't want to listen to you. That's a red flag. The next red flag, when a man don't want him to sit, don't want you to look at his phone, red flag automatically. Because if a man truly loves you, which a woman shouldn't even worry about a man's phone anyway. But if you want to sit and make a phone call and he's so ticky or so uptight, red flag. Nah, I don't know what you want to use my phone for. He should have never questioned you. He should have said, here, baby, here you go. Plain and simple. He shouldn't even have a code on his phone at all. No codes. Red flag. I'm telling y'all this because I experienced all of this situation. I already done experienced all of this. It's a red flag. The next red flag, when they lie. If they done lie the first time, I give you a chance. But if you constantly telling lies and I know it, but I'm not confronting you, but I'm just sitting back playing dumb and I know that you telling a lie to me because I done seen it and somebody else told me and I'm just sitting back just to see what you gonna do and you steady lying, red flag. How many lies do you want to hear in order to know that he's a liar? Who wants to be with a man that constantly tell lies can't nothing out of his mouth come out? It was to the point before me and my husband got back together. When we got back together, how I knew he lied. This how I did. This how I had to find out my husband because he thought I was stupid. Because y'all know I got the spirit of discernment and I'm a prophet. I know you can't get past, you cannot get nothing past me because I'm gonna know God. Either God gonna show me in the dreams or I'm gonna see it. So he tried to make it seem like I was stupid. I didn't know what I was talking about. All I want to do is start arguments and you this and you that, and I'm sick of you. Why you can't trust me and all of this? I didn't say nothing. So this what I did. I went and I went in the room and put up my phone. He didn't even see it. I put my phone and put it on the camera and I recorded it. And I left and I stayed gone for 1 hour. For 1 hour. I stayed gone for 1 hour. This is how you can catch somebody out of a lie. So he tried to make it seem like I was a fool. I put that phone up there. This is when we were separated. Not when we got back together, but separated. I put that phone up in that room. He couldn't even see. He didn't even know where it was. Soon I left. I guess at the time when I left, I guess he started it then. But I came back. I didn't say nothing to him. I just was quiet. I went off in there where I hit the phone and I got it. And I went off to myself. And I told him, I said, I'll be back. I said, I'm finna go do something right quick. So at the time I was going to go see what was going on because I just felt it in my spirit. I said, something is not right. I went in a room where he wasn't nowhere available. Or I think I may have waited till he went outside to 10 to midnight. I went out up in that room, y'all, and looked at my phone, and what did I see? It shocked me to death. I said, I knew I wasn't dumb. I said, I knew I wasn't lying. I knew that something wasn't right. I looked up in that phone, and what I seen, it hurt my heart to the core. I see that he was in there watching women's, rewinding it back and forward like it was something just like somebody that was delusional, sick. He was just rewinding it, just wanted to see a woman's private part, just kept rewinding it back and forth, back and forth, back. I said, what is this? So to make a long story short, because I got to go. To make a long story short, this how I did it. I said, what you do when I left? Oh, nothing. I just watched TV. I said, oh, okay. I said, what you was watching? I said, you watched that movie that we watched? He said, yeah. He said, I watched that right there. I said, oh. I said, okay then. I said, you sure you ain't watched nothing you ain't supposed to? I said, because you know how you will. No, baby. You know I ain't watching no stuff like that. I said, oh, okay. I said, okay then. I said, put it on your kids. And I said, lift your hands up in the air. And I said, put it, and I said, promise to God that you didn't do that. He put it on his kids. He said, I put it on my kids. I ain't do nothing. He said, and I promise to God. Now, if I didn't have this video for proof, I would have believed what that man said, because when you put something on God and your children's, that right there gonna let you like, oh yeah, he telling the truth, because I know he ain't gonna do that to God and do that to his kids. Shoot. When I seen and heard that man and he put that on God and his kids, I said, I said, this can't work. I said, because that's one thing, you don't disrespect God like that. So I didn't say that to him. I said, oh, okay then. I said, well, I guess you telling the truth. I said, because I know you ain't gonna lie on God, right? He said, no. He said, I fear God. I ain't gonna lie on God. I said, oh, okay. I said, well, let me show you something right quick. I made him act like, I made him look like a fool. I said, let me show you something. I showed him that phone and showed him everything. And I said, now, why would you lie to me like that? His eyes bucked so hard. His eyes bucked so hard. He was in a maze. Like, oh my gosh, she called me. Yep, I did. Because you tried to make it seem like I was this and I was this type of person. And I know I went crazy. I had to literally show this man proof. It's like you got these days and time now, in a relationship with a man, it's like you got to show these men proof, because it's like they don't believe nothing. So to make a long story short, I showed him that and he went for that. I said, that let me know right there, you can't be trusted. So after that, I went from there and I told him, I said, this ain't gonna work. I said, you got to go. I said, because I would never be with a man that put something on God. I said, if you allow on God, you allow anything. So then after that, If y'all don't know my story about that, you got to go look at the videos. You know, I got some videos that I did upload on this right here that you can go back and see how all this stuff folded it and how we got back together. But what I'm trying to tell y'all women is know your worth. Know who you're with. It's not, y'all, when I tell y'all it's not worth it, I promise to God, it's not worth it. Do y'all know how many men out there that would take care of you and that would listen to you and want to sit down and know about your needs and your wants and your health? Do y'all, it had got to the point, y'all, that I said, now, I said, this man lie like this. I said, should I trust him? If anything happened to me and I go into the hospital or something, should I trust him to be over my life? That's how bad it got. So what I'm trying to say, don't just accept any and everything because you're lonely. Don't accept any and everything because, you're getting tired of being by yourself. You need help. God knows what you need. God was send that man right on time, but while you're waiting, get yourself together. Because when you get into when God send that man and you get into this relationship, he don't want you to bring up what folks done did to you, how the other relationship you came out of, because this man gonna be on the right path. This man gonna be good. No, don't just accept any and everything. Wait on God. Know who you're with, because when you're knowing who you're with, I promise you, everything else is gonna line up. Know your worth. So you telling me your life, your body, your action is worth more than a man putting his hands on you, disrespecting you, lying to you every day? That is what you want? That's what your worth is about? And then you sitting up there watching TV and social media, and you watching all these other videos and all these other men just whining, dining their women and loving on them, making them bathtub water, taking them out to eat. And you sitting up there dealing with some type of crazy dude that don't really care nothing about you, don't care if you die, because he don't want nobody else to have you, doing things to hurt and harm you, and you just sitting up there being naive about it. And you know this man is doing this. Know your worth. Wait. Don't just accept any and everything. I don't care what it look like. Let people talk, because when you wait on the Lord, you're gonna get the best. I promise you that. Don't just jump into something that it's gonna cause you your mentally state or cause you everything that you ever work hard for, your house, cars, and money, finance. Don't go through all of that. You're going to know. Some of y'all may be saying, well, how will I know that this man going to come? Because you ain't going to have to lift a finger. You ain't got to tell him that he going to come to you, baby. Do you need me to leave my car? Do you need anything today? That's the type of man. You don't need no man that's going to come in that time out. I ain't got no money today. I ain't got no money to get your nails and stuff done. I ain't got no money. You don't want no man like that. Every time you try to talk to him nice and sweet, he coming with a selfish attitude, talking to you stupid. You don't want that. Because after a while, it's a mental breakdown. You will be mentally crazy. So what I'm trying to tell you, don't just accept any and everything. Know your worth. Know that you are beautiful. If that man that you with can't even tell you how beautiful you is, then when you go out there in the public and somebody else telling you, oh, you are pretty today. Oh, I love your hair. And he sit up there looking dumbfounded. That let you know that flag. And he's sitting up there talking to you, let you know, oh, I don't think you should wear that, and that's ugly and stuff like that. Flag. A man should not make you feel worthless. He should not make you feel low. He should uplift your spirit each and every day. Oh, baby, I love you. I love your energy. I love the way you just carry yourself. He's supposed to sit there and make you feel special. If that man can't make you feel special, red flag. Don't just accept any and everything. And with that being said, I am Jay's Reaction. Y'all have a blessed day.